How you doing? My name is Sam Tolley, and I'd like to talk to my people for a couple of minutes. My people consist of everyone that is governed by this book. Did you know there are millions of people that claim to be friends of Christ and they're really his enemy, and they don't even know it? Let me tell you how that's possible. They pray, they read their Bible, they go to church, they fellowship with other believers. They claim to believe in the sanctity of marriage between one man and one woman. They claim to believe in the sanctity of life, that is, babies not being ripped out of their mother's wombs. They claim to stand for the moral principles of this world, the biblical foundational principles that our nation was built on. They claim all of these things. And yet and still they vote for politicians that stand against all of them. They vote for politicians that believe two men can marry, or two women. Politicians that believe that two men can adopt children and raise them as a family. Or two women can adopt children and raise them as a family. What? Heather got two mothers? Or Stan and Steve? What do you call them? Dual daddies? I mean, this is some crazy stuff. But they believe this mess. And then we got the people with the sexual identity crisis. People that can't make up their mind if they're a man or a woman, so they want to go to whatever bathroom they want to. In my home state of California, you could be a man one day and a woman the next. From kindergarten to the 12th grade and decide whatever bathroom you want to go to. Now listen, let's be honest. When I was in high school, if we had a law like that, I'd have been a girls' soccer player, basketball player. I'd have been in the girls' gym all day long. And not for the reasons that they think. So this stuff is idiotic. And then these people believe that marriage, like I said, can be two men or two women, and they also believe that killing babies in the womb is acceptable. Well, it's not. We need people that will stand up for the moral foundations of our nation. Now, I can understand if both politicians believe those things, but these people that claim to be Christians will vote for the politicians that stand against God when there are people that stand for God available to vote for. So what does that make you? That doesn't make you God's friend. That makes you God's enemy. Look, if you're walking along a picket fence, you know, like when we were little kids and used to do, you're either going to fall on the left or you're going to fall on the right. Unless you fall straight down the middle, which in which case it ain't going to be too pleasant at all. The fact of it is you can't be God's friend and his enemy at the same time. It's like a squared circle. It's impossible. It doesn't exist. You have to make your decision on whose side you're on. You're either on God's side or you're on Satan's side. Pick God's side. That's the only side that matters. Thank you.